Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with another CCP Content Creator Program video. Now today, we're going to be taking a look at Red Guardian. Now this guy is pretty freaking good, man. I'm going to tell you that right away. Alright, what we're going to do today is we are going to take him up against the Mordo in Act 6.2. This is the Mordo in 6.2.5, okay? Now, in my opinion, this Red Guardian guy, man, he pretty much counters every single thing that this Mordo has got going for him, man. And now this Mordo gives people a lot of trouble. Now this Mordo, in my opinion, doesn't have too many phenomenal counters that can solo him without synergy. Even Ghost, you're going to want to have Hood with you, okay? And there are some lanes where you're not going to be able to bring Ghost and a Hood, okay? So let's talk about what makes Red Guardian so phenomenal for this Mordo boss, okay? Well, this Mordo has Unblockable Special 1 and Unblockable Special 2. So if you mess up and you accidentally block one of those attacks, well, you could actually block it, okay? Your shield's gonna break and it's gonna come back, but it won't be the end of the fight. Unblockable specials are all well and good, but what this Mordo really has that makes him really troublesome is Spite. Now, as you probably know, you can't just parry and attack Mordo like it's all willy-nilly, and that's something that makes any Mordo pretty difficult to deal with, but especially in this case when he has about 500,000 health. Now, on top of Spite, he's also going to have Hurt Locker and Special Delivery, okay? For this fight, I took away Special Delivery because I feel like it's easy enough to replicate this video as if it was still there, okay? And I'll explain to you in the video why you can just pretend like that note is still here. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's jump right into this fight now and I'll explain to you why, in my opinion, Red Guardian seems to have been made for this fight as we go along. As you can see right from the beginning, we dexed that heavy attack, but we didn't have to worry about Spite. Why is that? Well, under any circumstances ever, Red Guardian will not gain a single buff. You can't do it. Can't gain any buffs. As you can see right here on that special one, Red Guardian has a pretty powerful slow mechanic that will refresh with every heavy attack, alright? Now, the global node in 6.2.5, that's that really annoying one that gives you that little pink icon right up there, okay? It's called Do Not Go Gentle. You're going to get those charges every 5 hits on your combo. You get rid of 2 of them with intercepting, and you get rid of 1 of them with a heavy attack. Now, Red Guardian is great for that node because he has a very powerful standalone 1-hit heavy that's going to get rid of 1 of those charges every time we do one, okay? So, as you can see right there, Mordo has that slow mechanic on him, okay? So I can parry and I can heavy. Now, when I throw off the special 3 here, he's going to get a vulnerability debuff that we're pretty much going to keep on Mordo for the rest of the fight. This is going to increase our damage throughout the rest of the fight, alright? Now, one really great thing about Red Guardian is that he has very, very nice block proficiency and he has a high probability to perfect block many attacks, okay? As you can see in the beginning of the fight, I did take a hit on the combo, or on the block, okay? I took a whole combo on the block, and that took away a large chunk of my health because his attack value is very high. But since that moment, Red Guardian hasn't lost too much health. Here we're throwing off the special 2 there, and now we also have another debuff on Mordo. I'm forgetting the name of the debuff, but that's not too important right now, okay? The important thing is we have these 3 debuffs on Mordo, and now we're just going to keep refreshing them with a heavy attack. Now, fun fact about the slow debuff that's on Mordo from Red Guardian, okay? When you have a slow debuff on Mordo, your offensive power rate is going to be increased by 25%. So, like I said to you before, we can just pretend like that special delivery node isn't there, okay? The Hurt Locker node is still there, so we're cycling Special 3 and Special 2. If the Special Delivery node was there, you can just parry heavy your way up to Special 3 or Special 2 after Special 3, okay? And you will be absolutely fine to get to those special attacks within the 15 hits that you are allotted due to Special Delivery. Now, there are ways to play Red Guardian that makes his yellow numbers absolutely jump through the roof, okay? But we're not doing that in this fight, okay? At one point, the debuff from his special 2 actually does fall off, but we're not even gonna sweat that because it doesn't even matter, okay? For me, Red Guardian kind of falls into like the Mole Man syndrome thing, where he has the potential to have those really big yellow numbers, but in order to get there, Well, it's a very stressful playstyle. You basically have to cycle special 2s and keep those debuffs on the opponent consistently. What I love about Red Guardian is his new utility of never gaining any buffs whatsoever, combined with his really strong slow mechanic on the special 1. As you can see, we have kept that slow up for the entire fight now, okay? Mordo is using his special attacks, we're dexing them freely, I'm parrying Mordo, I'm heavying Mordo while he's stunned, I'm not worrying about astral evade, and I'm just slowly getting this guy down. Since the beginning of the fight, the only health that I've lost is due to recoil from special 2 or the special 1 when I throw it that one time. Okay? Now keep in mind, very important, this is a rank 3 champion, okay? A rank 5 Red Guardian would have had this Mordo down probably about 2 minutes ago, okay? Because the damage that you see here, you can pretty much multiply it by 2, and that's what a rank 5 champion would be doing in this fight, alright? Now, one thing that I noticed while rewatching this video, okay, all of those special 2s that I dexed, well, I absolutely could have countered them with a heavy attack. This was my first attempt on this fight, and one of the first times I fought this Mordo in a very long time, okay? So, I'm very rusty in this fight. I was incredibly rusty and green with Red Guardian, and I still got this Mordo down, one of the hardest bosses in all of Act 6, like it was absolutely nothing, alright? If you're stuck on this Mordo, and you happen to pull a Red Guardian, and you're a little more seasoned with him, okay? You're going to have a very, very good time going up against Mordo with this Red Guardian. Now, I said earlier that I think that this guy was pretty much made for this fight and he's one of the best options by far, and I absolutely stand by that, okay? Now, Ghost, Hood, and Wasp, yeah, you're probably going to get through the fight a little bit faster, but there's going to be a lot of times in this quest where you're not able to bring Ghost, Hood, and Wasp. In fact, for all of the harder lanes in this quest, you're only going to be able to bring Ghost. And also, one thing that I'm thinking of right now is you can just throw off a special attack after you cycle a second special 2 and just ignore Hurt Locker entirely. Alright? Because he's going to be stunned after the special 2. So, the more I think about it, the better Red Guardian gets for this fight. Like I said, I only did this fight one time, and I don't have Red Guardian anymore, or else I would go back and probably try the fight like that. Anyway, guys, I'm really digging Red Guardian. I think he's one of the better champions that we've had in this game this year, and I think he's going to have his place in this game for the foreseeable future and be the answer to a couple tough fights. Alright, my dudes, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and leave a like. Comment what you think about Red Guardian in the comments section below, and subscribe if you want to see some more videos coming to you very, very soon. I'll be seeing you around.